I'm never a big fan of clubs appointing managers that are unpopular, because I think it makes it very difficult for them from the start. You know, Rafa could have a great first season, but if he has a bad start to the second season, which obviously he did with Newcastle, you know, he's going to be under pressure. He's never going to be more than about 3 or 4 games away from being under pressure unless he actually goes in there and wins something or transforms them into a top 5, top 6 club. Then he buys himself some credit and probably, you know, but if next season doesn't start well, he's going to be under pressure from the start. So I always wonder about making appointments like the one that they've made. But knowing Benitez, knowing how meticulous he is, how hardworking he is, how you know, how much he puts into football clubs, I think it will be. It should be long term. You know, they should be in a better position than where they were when they left. You know, I had a chat with some of the guys at the Echo about this and said, you know, you've got to think the problem for Everton is they've gone from Carlo Ancelotti to Rafa Benitez. So Carlo Ancelotti for them was their Rafa Benitez. They couldn't believe that they got him. And then they've gone to somebody who they're not sure about. Whereas for Newcastle, when Rafa came in, it was Steve McLaren to Rafa Benitez. And it was like, I can't believe we've got Rafa here. So it's a very different dynamic. And he's going to have to hit the ground running. He's not going to have the same sort of you know, momentum that he did at Newcastle. He's also got a director of football there who might not allow him to buy the players that he wants, which was obviously a problem he had at Newcastle as well. But when he did buy players at Newcastle, they were the ones that he'd scouted, the ones that he wanted. So it's a very different job than the Newcastle one. Bigger challenge, I think, as well than Newcastle, because he was never under the pressure that he would be there. He did get a free ride in a lot of ways. You know, the team got relegated under him. We know why. But they did get relegated under him, and he was absolved of all blame for that. You know, he's never really even mentioned as a reason why they went down, but he was manager at the time. But I think he's a great manager, and I would sincerely hope that he does well next season. Apart from when they're at St James's Park and when Newcastle are at Goodison Park.